everybody, Joe Joseph here for thedailysheeple.com, and this is your news shot. And wouldn't you know it, pjmedia.com is highlighting the fact that that ISIS is calling all jihadists, putting out that APB, that all points bulletin. Yeah, bring your black shirts and bring your military surplus equipment to the Philippines because we're going to war. And by the way, they even threatened the Pope. I mean, oh man. I mean, the CIA funded and created ISIS has really just, taken it to a new level. It says here, as the Islamic State loses caliphate territory in Iraq and Syria, why a new video was released by the terror group that touts the growth of operations in the Philippines and the destruction jihadists unleashed on the Catholic Church and Marawi. Now, they began clashing with government forces of Mr. Duterte in the Philippines in May, eager to carve out a province for ISIS in the Philippines. The Inside the Khalifa video brags about how jihadists freed inmates from the local jail and attacked local churches and called Marawi a reward for holding firmly to the rope of Allah. Now, the English-speaking narrator with an American accent who's narrated other videos for ISIS, Al Hayat Media Center, said the occupation took root in Marawi because the Philippine government tried to subjugate the Muslims and expel them from the land. And, well, ISIS, of course, went and took their video of going and breaking all the idols in the church, and even went so far as to hold a picture of Pope Francis and said, "We will be in Rome, inshallah." Now, here's the interesting thing about that threat. And there is biblical prophecy that speaks of the end of days and how one of the markers to say that we are very close, right, is the city of Seven Hills will be destroyed. It's also in the prophecy of the popes. Now, Pope Francis, according to the prophecy of the popes, was a dream by a guy by the name of Malachi, Father Malachi, who was eventually a saint. He went and listed out all the popes from the very first that he had when he was alive, all the way to the last, and he described them with a one-line description, and they've all been pretty accurate. And through the course of time, we've had all these popes, and now we're on the last pope. Pope Francis is described as Peter the Roman in the prophecy of the popes. And in the prophecy of the popes, it says that Peter the Roman will shelter his flock through many tribulations, and then the city of Seven Hills will be destroyed, and the faithful judge will come and judge everybody. The end. It's basically what it says. I'm paraphrasing. Interestingly enough, there's been a lot of talk out there about, how ISIS has got weapons of mass destruction. Who knows what else they have in the grab bag? You don't know if maybe they have a suitcase, something or other. Something that could very well destroy Rome, the city of Seven Hills. Now, if you see the city of Seven Hills, if you see Rome destroyed, and it's destroyed by ISIS, I can pretty much guarantee you that things are going to get real fast. Even if it's not the second coming. Because you're talking about one of the largest, oldest cities in the world and a very revered individual to billions of people on this planet. Feel the way you feel, think the way you think about the Catholic Church, and believe me, I'm no fan. I can tell you that it's going to piss off a lot of people if ISIS goes and attacks the Vatican or attacks Rome, especially on a mass scale. So this is a very interesting threat put out by ISIS. And I find it interesting that the Philippines is also being dragged into this as well. So stay tuned, as I'm sure there will be much more to report in the days, weeks, and months to come with regards to the terrorists. I'm Joe Joseph. This was thedailysheeple.com's News Shot. Feel free to comment below and visit our website at thedailysheeple.com. Have a great day.